Welcome back, everyone. X Games Osaka 2025 here inside the Kyocera Dome. We are down to the final matchup here, the BMX Flatland final. We started it off with 9 riders into 3 brackets. Top 2 out of each of those opening brackets moved on to a semifinal. We had the best rider out of each one of the semis move on into the final. It was the remaining best ranked rider out of the 4. We know that Moto, Sasaki, and Yuta Katagiri that we saw before we went to break earn their spots in the final. Scotty Kramer, Jimmy Coleman here. We still have yet to find out who that third and final rider is going to be. The good news is if you made it this far, you're determined to medal. They're going to get one more 7-minute jam session to determine what order those medals are going to be in, Scotty.
This is going to be an epic final right here. What we saw leading up to this was some serious evolution of these guys riding. So we're going to see the best of the best, and this is going to be so fun to watch. I'm hoping that these guys are able to get their dream runs, and that's all that really matters right here, because that's what the real show is going to be.
So again, with only 3, you know you're getting a medal. It's a 7-minute jam session here, just like we've done throughout the opening brackets as well as the semis. So it was Yuchi who got that last spot. So he is going to have to go first in the run order here. Yohei Uchino, and then Yu Katagiri, and then Moto Sasaki will go last in the run order. They will stay in that order when Uchi gets out there and starts things off. Once he gets into his first set of tricks, that 7-minute clock will start. If you're just joining us, each one of their attempts is 40 seconds in length. However, if you have a fall or you dab a foot, that will end your run. The horn or the buzzer will sound, and then the next rider will move on. So all 3 of them going to get a medal at this point. This one determines who's going to get the gold.
This is going to be quite the battle right here.
Just
a clash of different styles, you know? And, you know, these guys know exactly what they're all capable of.
Well, in this matchup, Yu Katagiri was your gold medalist in 2023. We did not have Flatland in 2024 here in Japan. But it's Yohei Uchino who is going to start us off. Final 7 minutes here to determine the order of the hardware here for BMX Flatland X Games Osaka. And no matter what happens here in this final, this will be his best finish in Flatland ever in 22 and 23. He settled for 8th those 2 years, so he'll find himself on the podium here in 2025.
So far, so good. Clean entry. Great momentum. This is where it gets complicated, though, for him.
He is a machine when it comes to back wheel tricks and has to toss that one away. Bring in your 2023 gold medalist. This is Yu Katagiri, his 1 prior X Games appearance.
Oh my goodness, he was reversed. So we haven't seen him get into that one yet, so that's new.
Saw the emotion on his face when he found out he was the top contender coming out of his bracket to earn his spot in this final, and he has to step off as well, so we quickly go right back up with Uchi.
Oh.
So we know one thing's for sure, it's going to be a Japanese sweep of the podium here in Flatland.
Yeah, and Japan has been so strong in Flatland for so long now. Look at this. We haven't seen him do this one yet today, Jimmy. Oh, look at him pumping, getting that momentum. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what, multiple times we've seen like aggressive like dismount like crashes from you in his runs today. It's just his style of riding, the tricks that he puts himself into.
This is Moto Sasaki's 3rd appearance. He's got a bronze from 2022, had to settle for 7th in 2023. Steps off there, so as we just hit under 5 minutes, we go back up to the top with Uchi again.
Oh no.
So keep in mind, not about the overall impression. It's just the one best link that you put down that the judges are looking for. Out of everything that you do, they pick the best one to determine gold.
Look at that, he's he made it so far in his last link, the one he just messed up on, but like, he made it so far, and there was a couple times where I was like, oh, it's not gonna work, and it kept on going, so I'm curious to see when he gets it. Ooh,
just got whiplashed around and
yeah.
bounces off there, so.
But I'm curious when you gets it to see what it's gonna look like compared to that first one where he almost had it and he made it far to the end. Oh man. So we're at a point right now where we haven't seen this in any of the other heats, where they're trying stuff that's so difficult so far that like it's just back to back of guys messing up. We haven't seen one get a pulled attempt yet. So as we're coming up to the halfway point too, so
10 seconds away, 8 seconds now from the halfway point.
There might be some strategy that comes into this one, honestly, because if these riders are going to keep on trying these super complicated tricks, it might be smart just to get something on the board. I don't even know if that's going to be going through their mind, though. These guys want to do their best stuff.
I was going to say, I haven't seen
Here we go, though.
One of them look up at the timing clock yet.
Well, this is the first time that Uchi's made it past this point right now, so this could be the turn of the tide to get the momentum for everybody. It's the energy that they all feed off of.
Oh, no, he swings that one around to the pedal, so no. Now we're at 3 minutes. You caught the
stepping
Geary
up over
the head tube.
Over the head tube is insane. But like you see right there, where like it almost looked like the bike was going to loop out, and he was able to save it.
So he's a little more controlled on this attempt.
Yeah, definitely, especially in this section of the link.
Generating speed in the rotation using that right leg. Oh, it was there, and he just taps that left foot. So now this becomes critical because we're under 2.5. And to your point, there you go from Moto Sasaki. That was clutch.
This could be a clutch performance right here.
To your point, with everyone having step-offs, this is coming down to the wire here.
Here we go.
See that bar end just dragging the stage, cross-footed on the front tire, holding onto that seat with the left hand. Gets it back, and then it's a huge run for Moto.
So we got one on the board.
Under 2 minutes. You want to talk about a clutch performance. Moto Sasaki delivered right there. We go back up to the top. Yohei Uchino.
But that's what it takes, that energy. It takes one rider to do it, and these guys are going to feed off of it. Watch. It is absolutely contagious in BMX.
Hangs on. Is he going to get this one around? Keeps it going. With the
see what I mean?
There you go. So Uchi's in the books with 1:15.
Of course, right?
You said everyone starts feeding up the energy.
Now you've got to do it. He's got to bottle up that energy and put it into his link.
60 seconds, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
You caught the Geary.
And look at how drawn. Oh.
They could get one more. Are the other two
going to let him go?
I don't think they're going to go. So Moto and Uchi have waved it off. They're going to let you take the timeout, try to make this one happen.
How cool is that? Any other sport out there, you know, other than like BMX, where they're gonna let their competition? No, you go ahead, get your run. Go try to take my medal from me. You know, it's so crazy to think about.
He's still got 31 seconds. I don't see either one of them jumping up to take another link. So.
Yeah, I love BMX. Absolutely love BMX.
Everyone's cheering him on. Everyone's pounding their hands on the stage. He's got 19 seconds. Okay, gets locked in.
Oh my goodness. 10 seconds left, Jimmy.
Come on, you Katagiri. Could this be the one? No! You got 2 seconds. Get up there quick. Go back into it.
Oh, no.
Did he say one more? He says one more. He's doing one more anyway, even if it doesn't count, even if they don't let this one count. This one's for everybody here in the building.
If they could turn the lights off, he would still send it right now.
Well, they can't turn the lights off. They got Burt Best Trick coming up next.
That's a very good point. So it looks like he's got this one a lot easier than I sent it for him. Come on, this would be so epic if he's able to get this one.
Oh no! See?
Oh my goodness.
Whether it counts or not, that one was for the fans here in the Kyocera Dome.
But
what
the
a finish.
Is, yeah, we're going to see who's going to get the top spot, though.
Uchi and Moto getting theirs done in sub 2 minutes and then deciding with the final 60 seconds when you had to step off, like, you know what, take it. The final minute is all yours, my friend.
Epic.
A couple of 40-year-olds and a 20-year-old doing battle here in the BMX Flatland final bracket.
Oh, that was so much fun to watch. The energy was unreal at the end there when everything came together. Wow, Uchi to be able to get that run right after Moto did his, and he do it perfect as well. That was like the cleanest one of the day. He's got to be so proud of that.
And when it came down to it in the final minute, the other two took a seat and gave the stage to Yu Katagiri. And whether it counted or not, that one was all for redemption. I mean, to me, he looked up. There was still 2 seconds on the clock when he wrote into that. If he wouldn't have looked up and just pedaled into it, there'd be no gray area there, but we'll see. We'll see.
You are right.
When in doubt, pedal out, Scotty.
There we
and
go.
It's going to be Uchi's going to take the gold. Yohei Uchino. His 2 prior appearances were 8th place finishes, and now he's going to take home his first ever X Games medal, and it's going to be a gold. Moto Sasaki with his 2nd Flatland medal. He got a bronze in 2022. He's got a silver here in 2025. And Yu Katagiri, he got a gold in 2023, and now he's got a bronze here in 2025.